I'm Petra Blaisse. I'm the founder of a design studio in Amsterdam called Inside Outside. We are not architects necessarily, but we work with architecture and we work in and around architecture. We're interior and landscape designers. And I have a team of about 8 to 10 to 12 people who are all from different disciplines. So there are architects, but landscape architects, designers, fashion designers, interior architects, cultural anthropologists, etc. And together we create environments. So not so much furnishings as treatments of floors, walls and ceilings and facades. And in doing that we work a lot with textiles. And we made our name. First I worked alone, but then with a team. Most until now with our curtains. We make curtains for public buildings, mostly cultural buildings, conference centers, museums, auditoriums, galleries, etc. But also for private houses. And these curtains have become major architectural elements who fulfill all kinds of technical necessities. It's all about darkening, filtering, reflecting, absorbing, etc., etc. And they have to be fire retardant. And so they are technical necessities, but that are also flexible and are about movement and change. So they emphasize the architecture if everything goes well, or challenge the architecture, but they also can disappear, so that the architecture is again the naked, essence of what the architecture should be. I started art school in the 70s, and I think in the 70s there were a few streams in art, and one of them was environments, creating, not being a sculptor or a painter or a potter, but actually the interdisciplinary mentality was very much from the 60s and 70s. And then I discovered I was not an artist at all, and I thought, okay, I'm going to work with other people who make things. So from working with photographers and filmers, and then working at the Stedelijk Museum in Amsterdam creating exhibitions, I became exhibition designer, and already in these exhibitions it was about kind of creating landscapes, like scenarios, how people move through a space and how they experience things, and the use of textiles for acoustic reasons or light effects, etc. was already very present. So from making exhibitions for architects and designers, I was more and more asked by architects to get involved in their projects. And so it's a red line through my whole, I think, development from my early 20s. And so it's logical. I was invited to come here, and I'm very interested, of course, in the subject, because, as I said, we have to address things like floors in many different situations, both private and public, both inside and outside. As our name suggests, we also do gardens, and the whole threshold between exterior and interior is part of our work. How do you receive public? How do you introduce people from outside into the building in a very natural, subconscious manner? And all these things have, the floor in this story is a very important element, whether it's a planted floor or a textile floor